You said hold on, I'll wait for you.
Oh, you're gonna give it to me?
Okay.
Alright. So, my name is Shiva. My name is Shiva, I'm young, and I'm here to talk to you today about phobias. If you will, think back to you at the top of a very tall building and look down, or watch the ground from an airplane as you took off. Do you remember how you felt? Did your stomach feel sick? Did your heart race? Did you even feel lightheaded? Before I researched this topic, I, like so many others, would have told you that you had acrophobia, or a fear of heights. But this necessarily may not be the case. Now let's say if you avoid an elevator, took us about leaving the ground floor, and made you want to shriek with terror, then you may have a phobia.
Come on, man.
How do we know?
I know.
It's hard for everyday people such as you and me to identify phobias because we can read who's around them. That is why today I would like to clarify the topic of phobias by informing you a little more about them. For starters, let me answer the question that may be on all of your minds. No, fears and phobias are not the same. Fear is a natural instinct that we have developed over time to increase our chances of survival. In other words, fear is good. Phobias too do with fear, but this fear is in excess and can cause panic. In an interview conducted by scientificamerica.com in 2013, Catherine K. Honda said that phobias were maladaptations or negative responses that caused anxiety and interfere with daily life. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, an estimated 8 to 18% of American adults suffer from phobias, and they will continue to live with this unless they can receive professional medical help. Doctors treat people with phobias through anti-anxiety medication or therapy. And though therapy and medication can work, therapy may not be enough, and medication has dangerous side effects. This is when they turn to a third option called systematic desensitization. This may sound complex, but it is actually rather simple. The doctor simply gradually introduces the person to this fear until they can cope with said fear. Let's say, for example, you had acrophobia or the fear of heights. Then your doctor may ask you to step to a certain height, stay there and look down for a particular amount of time. Once you have completed this task, they may ask you to step higher and so on and so forth until you are able to handle a reasonable distance from the ground. In summation, fear and phobias are not the same. Fear is good, phobias are bad. However, phobias can be treated through a series of medications, therapies, and systematic desensitization. If these succeed, then a person can live a happy, healthy life. I hope you learned something, and thank you for your time.
Thank y'all for coming.
All right. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all time.
I like that.
You like that?
I love it.
All right.
Fancy tell me.
Fancy tell